For the Celtics, kicking things off here in this one.
All right, ready to go?
And, of course, Wesley Matthews. And now's the time where he's getting settled during these first few games with the new team.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Hill is out there with Johnson. And it's Crowder in at the three, the small forward.
And the Celtics, really since the departure of the big three and Rajon Rondo, doing an amazing job of stockpiling assets and draft picks all along while still being competitive. So you had to know, though, that front office wouldn't hesitate to make a big move. This is an organization that seeks to compete for championships and nothing else.
And the Celtics last season in a quote-unquote rebuild mode. And yet, Greg, they were among the best teams in the NBA, certainly the East. Did they need to make any trades?
They basically had to start combining assets. They were already one of the deepest teams in the league. They had 3 first-round picks in that 16 draft, 3 second-rounders. At some point, you have to make a quantity-for-quality trade because you only get 15 spots.
They get it again. 4 on the clock, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good.
And for the Lakers, 5 different head coaches now, counting interims, in the last 5 seasons. Not a bunch of stability on that bench.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Lakers also seeing some turmoil in the front office this offseason.
Yeah, back in 2014, big promises were made about contending within 3 years. I mean, this is season 3, and the Lakers clearly a bit away from contention. This team looking for a new direction, hopefully one with some stability and consistency.
Russell passes to Matthews. A floater. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got his second bucket.
Excellent size and feel for the game. D'Angelo really just scratching the surface of his potential.
Johnson the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Thomas got 5 now.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Hassel. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Ingram. The rebound by Johnson.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Bradley. That one a little long.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Thomas after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Pick up by Hill. Hill, a screen on Russell. The feed to Bradley. Outside Hill. Boston needs to get off a shot. The 3. Rebound the Lakers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Johnson sends the screen for Thomas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organizations.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside Matthews. Kicks it to Ingram. Fires the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And it's in there. Russell's got 8.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And stolen by Russell. Outside Matthews. There's the dish to Ingram. Pass to the Prophet. 6 to shoot. Castle, the pass to the Prophet. Here's the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Not a whole lot else the defense can do besides get a hand up there. I mean, Ingram is just one of those guys who makes contested shots look easy.
Now here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Hill has the open look, hits the jumper in space.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And that one is hammered home.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Boston making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, and the foul trouble. Coming down the stretch, you know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
Now, here is Russell after the miss from Jay Crowder. Thomas with the ball. He has 5. Bradley, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Lakers leading by 7. It's stolen by Bradley. Puts one up from 19. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bradley's got 5 points so far.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
And here's Russell. And he also played really well in that win against the Hornets. Russell sets a screen for Matthews. Takes a 3. And it's Ingram missing. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Thomas. To the middle. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And he makes that one. He's got 6.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Count it. Good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. Bradley, that's for 2. Good D by Matthews.
Boy, the pick, and with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, he had nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
Hassel shot's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Brad Stevens. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Okay, thank you, David. What will you guys be looking for overall, defensively from this team, given they're facing such terrific shooters tonight?
It's going to have to be a total team effort, guys. I mean, you have to be ready to provide help defensively literally every moment you're on the floor.
Exactly. When it's a team that shoots it as well as they do, guys, I mean, one-on-one defense isn't enough. Everybody has to be tied together, rotating, helping, and very much aware of where the ball is.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the basket by Boston. Russell, a screen on Bradley. Here's Ingram. And the three ball is good. Ingram's got his third basket of the night right there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Bradley. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Green.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
He misses the free throw. And a new group in for the Celtics. Jerebko's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Jay Crowder. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Silk passes to Mayo. Here's Silk, the 11-footer. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Silk's got his first points in this one.
Not only is Mayo a terrific shooter, he also does a fantastic job distributing the rock. I mean, he's a versatile player.
The offensive rebound, Jerebko, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Mayo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Collins, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Smart, guarded by Mayo. Lets a floater go. He used that pick to get in close.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The definition of a gamer, Marcus Smart, a real blue-collar player, Greg.
It really fits in well with how the Celtics want to play. They want those fire breathers on the floor. His anger got the best of him at times in the past, and that altercation he had with an opposing fan back in college might have given some teams pause. The Celtics want guys who care, and he definitely does.
Now Smart. O.J. Mayo missing on the 3. Green inside the three-point line. Rebound the Lakers. The Prophets got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Collins kicks to Mayo. Here's Silk. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lakers passing it around. Mayo missing again. Celtics trail by 7. Green dishes to Smart. Screen by Olynyk. Smart kicks to Olynyk. It's rebounded by Mayo.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Stolen by Smart. Outside, Green. He tries for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 5 points so far.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
To the paint, here's the Prophet, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. The Lakers with the ball. They lead by 4. Feeds to Collins. Rebound, Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded-out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
Celtics trail by 4. Now Smart. His last outing, he had 8 points.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And for Boston, Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Jonas Jerebko out there with Hill, and it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. Brown outside. Smart kicks to Jerebko. Brown outside. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Took him no time at all on that one. Collins has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Russell against Thomas. A floater and stolen by Russell. Here's Redding. Back to Russell. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hassel. Clock at 6. Launches it. Dishes to Collins. Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. Down low. It's stolen by Brown. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Basket counts. That's 7 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Russell in the corner. Again, Russell missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Brown against Collins. Brown right side. Steps back and fires. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Russell kicks to Collins. And he converts the layup. Collins has got 6.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Smart with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Off target from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Redding. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 6. Brown wide open. He fires. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Redding, guarded by Smart. Outside, Russell. Thomas with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Moving it up. And it's blocked. There's Brown with the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Outside, Russell. It's tipped. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Redding. He's guarded by Thomas. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Boston also with the sub. Jay Crowder's checked in for Urebko. Boston on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And there's the pass to Russell. He feeds it to Collins. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Thomas up top. He's guarded by Russell. And here is Thomas. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Thomas a screen. Now here's Smart, guarded closely. And the shot goes down. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time. That's an invitation for a turnover.
Ingram passes to Russell. 13 feet away. And again, it's the Lakers.
And this young gun is fearless. Have to do more than just get a hand in Russell's face because he can make shots against good defense.
Thomas kicks to Hill. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Russell high post. Thomas is on him. Here's Collins. The three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 5.
And Jay Crowder really kind of stuck as a role player in Dallas, sent the Celtics in the Rondo trade, and boy, has he been a culture setter for Boston. The consummate pro, one of the most competitive players in our league, and he's become a difference maker on both ends. I think he's improved tremendously in the past season. Credit him and Coach Brad Stevens.
And one of the things that stands out about Jay Crowder is that at 6'6", 235, very physically strong.
Yeah, he plays bigger than his height. Not shy about throwing his weight around. And one of the league leaders in steals per game. He can cover on the wing and body you up on the block.
He's off on the first. Boston making some changes. Olynyk, he's checked in for Hill. Johnson comes in for Brown. And it's Avery Bradley in for Thomas. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Smart. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And at this point in his career, Marcus Smart, more of a defensive specialist, offensively an improving shooter and an improving decision maker as well. But his defense is where he hangs his hat. And I do think, though, you're starting to see a gradual improvement in terms of his ability to make open shots.
And talking about the defensive prowess of Marcus Smart, there's no question, Greg, at 6'4", 220, he's got almost a football-like build, and I know you like football.
Yeah, if football was his first love, played strong safety and wide receiver, and plays a little bit of that in the NBA as it is. He brings that physicality and fire to the hardwood. It can be an intimidating presence on the defensive side of the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Lakers.
It's been the guards who've dominated the ball, but really in a good way, creating opportunities for their teammates, and that's something they'll look to continue here down the stretch.
Lakers leading by 4. Pass to the Prophet. He dishes it to Mayo. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Real nice persistence in the paint by Mayo, a 6'5" guard who doesn't mind getting deep inside for high percentage shots.
Screen by Olynyk. Pass to Bradley. Olynyk sets a screen for Bradley. Trying his luck deep, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes to the Prophet. Here's Silk. He kicks to Mayo. Lakers working the ball around now. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And he makes the first. Green, he's checked in for Boston. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Celtics trail by 7. The 3 from Bradley. And Olynyk kicks to Bradley. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And a quick review looking at some numbers here for Smart. Averaging 13 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
Green. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, you look around the league and the post-up is giving way to more and more pick and rolls, more and more three-point shooting. Some big men don't like it, but Amir Johnson embraces the change. He said, "It's what I do. I'm a big that likes to set screens and roll." And Kevin, with his combination of range and finishing inside, has become one of the best at it in the game.
Very efficient, D.A. Thanks. The Lakers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he knocks down the first one.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the Prophet. He's got 10 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Smart. 6 points for him. they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the pick. Johnson dishes to Bradley. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now here's Mayo, and there's the feed to Ingram. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart leading the charge. Bradley can't get it to go.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Green inside the three-point line. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Green's got his third basket of the night right there. Silk passes to Mayo. Inside, here's Cobb. Drops in the layup for two. Silk's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Smart with the ball. To the left wing, and Olynyk kicks to Bradley. 5 on the clock. Smart misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Silk, guarded by Bradley. The Prophet. And yes, it's good. The Prophet's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Screen by Olynyk. Kicks it to Green. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Green's got 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Mayo with a screen for Ingram. There's the screen. Back to Mayo. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Mayo's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Now the pass to the Prophet. Now here's Mayo. Tight defense on him. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Celtics trail by 14. Outside Bradley. Green, the screen. Bradley kicks to Olynyk. Outside Bradley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And here is Ingram. A 23-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Fires for 3. And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 14.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3-ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them to keep pounding it inside and staying physical.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
Celtics trail by 14. Russell is out there with Matthews. Then it's Ingram. Then it's the Prophet. And it's Hassel in at the power forward. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Crowder dishes to Thomas. No good on the three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The dish to Johnson. Bradley against Matthews. Bradley passes to Johnson. Crowder kicks to Bradley. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Ingram. Feeds it to Russell. Here's Hassel. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. 2nd in free throw percentage. 4th in opponent field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in getting steals as well. Not bad, but could be better.
And you mentioned their free throw shooting. Not a team you can get careless with defensively. They make you pay, sealing games at the line.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Now Bradley. Pick up by Hill. Hill sets the screen for Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Thomas. From deep. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now here's Ingram, defended by Crowder. Pulls it from 20. Jump shot is good. Matthews has got 7. Celtics trail by 20. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Pick up by Hill. Johnson dishes to Bradley. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Poked away. Here's Matthews. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
And looking at this shot chart, you can't help but feel that this entire team has played passively on offense. There has been little to nothing going on at the rim or in the paint for that matter. And when you don't attack the defense and put pressure on them down low, you are making life far too easy on them.
Free throw, good. Matthews.
It's been a good night for Matthews. He has 8 points and 4 assists.
Both free throws good from Matthews. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the basket by Hill.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Well, Isaiah Thomas, a first-time All-Star in 2016, only the second player in NBA history, 5'9" or shorter, to merit that honor. I didn't know that.
Yeah, following in the footsteps of the legendary Calvin Murphy. And for a guy taken with the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft, Thomas no longer Mr. Irrelevant. Another step in his quest to become the best under 6-foot basketball player to ever lace him up. And with the pause here, how about the stats for Matthews? He's around 14 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Hassel. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Collins checked in for Ingram. He's off on the second.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Hassel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Yeah, I think it's time for the defense to be more focused on getting into the middle and stopping that penetration to the basket. They've got to close down those driving lanes.
Shooting for Los Angeles, the Prophet. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Thomas kicks to Hill, pass to Urepko, back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tipped away. A solo fast break. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
6 on the shot clock. Down low. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Brown. Thomas got 9.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
He feeds it to Urepko. Outside Crowder. He dishes it to Urepko. And there's Thomas with the 3. Again, Thomas missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Hill. And Brown now atop the key. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Collins. He's got 9. Outside Russell. Passes it to Hassel. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Hill's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Crowder goes in. Up and in on the layup. And here is Los Angeles now. Russell passes to the prop. Now, here is Russell. He's got 10. Here's Collins. And the pass to the prop. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thomas dishes to Brown. Back to Thomas. No good on the 3.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, it's always a transition and a difficult one for college coaches to come to the pros, but Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen after leading Butler to back-to-back national championship games. You hear that buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, "I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape." Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. High praise indeed, fellas.
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, D.A. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you. The first free throw is good.
Good game for the captain. 8 rebounds, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Olynyk, he's checked in for Hill. And it's Green in for Urebko. Good on both. And that'll prompt Brad Stevens to break right here. Timeout taken. And now with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Look at the Prophet, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, the captain, another one of the great rebounders in the league. What a season on the glass for him so far.
And they've each come into their own, I think, as rebounders during this stretch. I think they're getting used to the more physical nature of the NBA.
Yeah, wiping the glass clean and not leaving a spot or streak. Let me tell you something about these two. They do it with heart, plenty of it. And that's something you can't teach.
Silks checked in for the Lakers. Brown kicks to Olynyk, and it's good, 2 points. Olynyk's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Dolman, defended by Crowder. Russell kicks to Collins. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Thomas. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Here's Russell. Comes up empty down low.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And in a draft class full of great wing players, it is easy to sleep on Jaylen Brown, but he can become a great player. Has everything you want from a wing in terms of skill set and that physicality. He could have a ceiling just as high as anybody else in this draft.
That free throw missing. And you look at Jaylen Brown. He can go at the rim, pull up to shoot, plays good D. If his jumper gets a little more consistent, he can be scary.
Yeah, and that is what this team was hoping for when they drafted him. Just looking at the areas that he needs to work on, they are all, I think, correctable things.
He's going to put up a lot of highlights over the course of his career. And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Russell passes to Hassel. Back to Russell. The three. Drains the three-pointer. Russell's got 13.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Green, the screen. Brown dishes to Crowder. The Celtics working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. First in assists, 5th in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
Pass to Hassel. Outside Russell to the middle. Dolman. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Celtics have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Smart kicks to Crowder. Brown outside. There's a good screen. Green inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And it's Russell missing.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Green passes to Olynyk. Back to Smart. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Mayo comes in for Russell. And that one falls for Smart. Los Angeles leading by 23. Outside Mayo. No good on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown dishes to Olynyk. Smart with the ball. He's got 11. Here's Green. He goes up again. In deep. Smart drops it in. Smart's got 13.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Silk in the corner. Mayo with it. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. The feed to Ingram. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Crowder. Outside Green. Good on the three-point shot. 12 points for him. Lakers leading by 18. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Dolman. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Clippers. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Lakers sitting there 4 spots below.
And I think for the Lakers, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
I agree. I mean, it's clear they're not going anywhere. I mean, this is not a team that any opponent can take lightly come playoff time.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. And then for Boston, Johnson comes in for Brown. And it's Avery Bradley in for Green. So he gets them both. 1:16 left to play in the third. And here's Smart. He's got 13. Bradley with the ball. Matthews covering. Johnson in the corner. Ingram with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. The 10-footer. Rebound Boston. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Crowder kicks to Smart. Back to Crowder. Stolen. Over in the corner, Matthews. To the inside. It's deflected. Collins against Crowder. Smart up top. Outside Bradley. Shoots. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Silk. He kicks it to Collins. Now the dish to Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. Matthews. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Bradley. And no good that time. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas and Smart, the feisty backcourt pairing. Amir Johnson is out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Hill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Boston shooting 43% from the floor. Johnson the screen. Right side, Thomas takes it from 10. Johnson can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Boston.
Shooting from Los Angeles, Wesley Matthews. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Robbie Hummel comes in for Ingram. And it's Mayo in for Silk. And a new group in for the Celtics. Mickey's checked in for Hill. Urebko comes in for Amir Johnson. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Bradley. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Thomas. And the second free throw, good. Here's Rozier. And stolen by Mayo. To the paint, here's the Prophet, and he converts the layup. The Prophet's got 20.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Rozier, guarded by Mayo. Down low. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. Shooting one.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Smart kicks to Urebko. Pass to Rozier. Boston, no good that time either. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Boston making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Now Mayo, pass to Cooligan. Here's the Prophet. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Jerebko, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here are the Lakers. It's been 10 unanswered points. Here's Cooligan, guarded by Jackson. Goes up the baseline and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And the basket is good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Passes to the Prophet. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Smart misses.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
To the middle. Lakers passing it around. The Prophet. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's the screen. Here's Jackson. Here's Jerebko. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That's good from Jerebko. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Cooligan. Outside Mayo. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Fires the three. Jerebko can't get it to go. Fires the three. Hummel, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run.
Celtics foul. Shooting from Los Angeles, Robbie Hummel. Taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 13 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. Kicks to Mayo. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And the Celtics shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Now here's Jackson. The pass to Mickey. 6 on the shot clock. And Jackson gets it to go.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Here's Hummel. Off target with his 3. Well, the Celtics shooting for the game at 42%. And the wide open shot from Green. Second shot opportunity, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Brown is checked in for Marcus Smart. That's good from Jerebko. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside Mayo. Pass to Cooligan. A 3-ball. Here's the Prophet. And that time, also a missed shot.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Jackson. Feeds to Jerebko. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Hummel. The Lakers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Mayo kicks to Hummel. Pass to Cooligan. There's a screen. Dishes it to Hummel. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Outside Mayo. Here's Cooligan. Here's the 3. And O.J. Mayo gets the 3. Mayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Pass to Mickey. Rebounded by the Lakers. Mayo with it. Fires the 3. And it's Mayo again missing. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Brown. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending him.
First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And Brown drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And here is Mayo. It's stolen by Green. Now Jerebko. Brown kicks to Olynyk. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw, no good. Smart's checked in for Boston. Good on the second free throw. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
There's the feed to Mayo. Here's Redding. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Mayo. Dolman. Los Angeles with another miss. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. On the wing, Green puts up a 3. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. 11 feet away. That's good on the jump shot.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Outside, Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Looking at the game Green has been having, 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice statistic.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Shot by Mayo is no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Smart. Screen by Olynyk. Green missing again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Rozier, he's checked in for Brown. Now here's Mayo. Here's Silk. They set the pick. And here's Mayo from the arc. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Smart with the ball. Back to Green. And here's Smart. 5 on the clock. Back to Green. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Green.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Smart kicks to Yarebko. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Yarebko's got 11 points here in just the second half. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
They simply refuse to let their opponent off the hook in either game of this season series. That's why they're going to finish the year with a record of 2-0 against the Celtics.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the Prophet. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Screen by Olynyk. For the three. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Now Mayo. Jumper off the screen. Again, Los Angeles.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. He feeds it to Olynyk. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Jerebko, the pass to Rozier. Now, here's Olynyk. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
The Prophet. Talk about setting the table. What a monster first half he had. Forced the defense into adjustments and caused all sorts of problems trying to contain it.
He executed the game plan as a scorer. It was by design that the team was going to try to get him good shots, but it was going to be up to him to make those shots. But I don't think anyone thought he'd make them at that high level of efficiency.
Well, he's not usually the guy the fan comes to see, but tonight he was worth the price of admission. I don't know how much they paid Ernie, but I would have bought 10 tickets tonight. The fans were going crazy. That's when he really started to take over the game.